All right, welcome back to the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host, Mike Taylor.
Clayton Arch.
Hillbilly from hell.
This is our Halloween episode. Welcome and happy Halloween.
Ow!
Ow! All right, let's get this popping. Let's do some quick flash ratings and comments on some stuff to just get our mind going on this episode. I picked up movies with the title of Halloween in them.
Oh.
And we're just going to go off from there. Halloween, the first one.
Sure.
What do you think? Rate it. Any quick little comments? But it's flash, quick.
Great movie.
I mean, it's a genre-defining flick, man. It starts it for a lot of people. You know, Michael Myers, whatever. You know, Halloween.
The Shape, yeah.
Yeah, the Shape. Like, you take the Shape and you put it into the Halloween era theme, messing with kids and their candy. Makes it a bad time.
Yeah, definitely good stuff. Yeah, that's why I was gonna go with Halloween as a class act. Definitely one of the top Halloween movies that you do.
Pick Season of the Witch Part 3.
Season of the Witch has been getting a lot of coverage in the weird horror covers. I don't understand it, but
underrated.
It's good. It was fun. It was what it was. I enjoyed it a lot.
Seen it.
Halloween 3? Okay.
Well, you know, there's another
Halloween movie you need to watch.
Yeah.
Well, there, yeah.
Running with that, let's jump ahead 20 years. Halloween H2O. The return of Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, great.
Well, like what? You want an opinion on it?
Just opinion, quick pop.
I thought it was a fresh take on it. It's definitely good to see the old cast back, or the old siblings going at it, I should say. You know, new world. So it's great.
He's coming back to get his sister.
Yeah, that's weird. That's such a weird thing. Yeah, I enjoyed H2O. I seen that one in theaters when it came out. It was great. It was just like, that's a nice feel. It felt fresh.
Yeah, it was. It was really good, man. I liked it. But it's like, you know, at some point, like, when does he stop trying to kill his sister? It's not like it's like he went back.
Go ahead and kill some other people, you know? I mean, it's your sister.
Yeah,
leave her alone.
It's like this whole time. I mean, he killed his whole family, and he's trying to finish the deal, but he can't ever finish it, right? Like, so, how long are you going to hold that, you know?
It's like you've been in jail for 20 years.
I mean, those are the devil's eyes, so, you know, you can't stop him. He'll keep going until he gets you, you know? So,
yeah, there's that factor.
We got some sequels left, so there's a lot of Halloween left.
Yep. You don't think you finished him off in the last one?
No.
The house burning, the trap. I think she would have. That would have burned him up. I think. The way she had that set up as a trap, she's not. She's as meticulous as he is, except for like he just has a supernaturalness about him.
But see, remember at the end, it showed him down there. There's nothing in the basement. Like he wasn't there. It would show him burn. He wasn't in there.
Yeah, that kind of bugged me. I don't remember that scene. I just remember them riding away in the thing, just looking at him as the house is burning, just staring up. That was great.
Yeah, like after that, like it panned back into the basement, and there was nobody in there burnt.
Yeah.
Burning. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another one.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, he rolled out of that.
Yeah, left the window up. Something stupid was happening.
Well,
all right,
it's gonna happen.
The Halloween Tree, classic animation from the early 70s, late 70s.
Yeah.
Good Halloween. What do you think about that one, Gene? You remember the Halloween Tree?
Nah, I don't remember that.
You jackass, Elena.
Ray Bradbury story. Great stuff.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot. Classic Halloween story. Kid's sick, and they're trying to figure out a way to not let him get dead. But Ray Bradbury, amazing writer.
We'll get us all up to par on this because we're obviously slacking on some horror here. We got to get it all in intake as we go.
Good deal. All right, last one we're covering is, what about the Great Pumpkin? The Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin. You'll see this every Halloween.
I mean, I've only seen that like once, and I think I was a little kid. I don't even remember it right now. So
it seems depressing as shit.
Oh, and Dolly Parton's getting sued over that shit right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Over what?
Dolly Parton has been using the Great Pumpkin theme at her theme park for the last 15 or so years.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't even talk about that. Hell, we'll get sued by God. And hell,
we're not even using their damn music, so screw them. She's getting sued about the music.
The thing of this, we're not rich, so don't sue us.
We might make a commercial for this and make $15.
We might give you some hard fucking labor
No, got
out in
money.
your gardens or something, but that's about it, man.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, Dolly's getting sued
Lord,
because
don't
her company
sue us.
used it.
Yeah.
Used the music. That's what it is. This is about the music. And they're
All this
asking,
time just now?
Yeah, the family litigation, I have no idea how it works out. But I think it's like $1 billion is what they're going for.
That's great. Wow.
So, a lot of money.
Leave Dolly Parton alone.
Well, she can't pay
assholes.
Yeah, she can set up a
each one of her
payment.
kids are $1 billion, whatever.
Yeah, she's got it. She's got it.
She's got it. She'll give it to you and fuck off.
All right, let's jump up. What did we watch this week?
Not counting today.
Not counting today. That's the movie review later.
Go ahead.
What you got, Gene?
Texas Chainsaw 2. Part 2.
I actually watched that.
That is
week.
funny as shit.
Yeah, I actually, well, not this week. I watched it this past weekend, actually.
I'm like, damn, Toby Hooper, what the hell was you thinking?
What? Like, you saying it was bad?
It was funny.
It is funny. That's what's great about it.
His first one was the best of the best.
It was, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to.
My mom's seen it in Waynesville Drive-In, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And scared the hell out of her, and she never watched another scary film ever again.
I'm glad I got to go to the Waynesville Drive-In on that note. But
that's awesome. Man, and I got to see Jurassic Park, the first one.
I watched Twister on that one.
While
it was raining.
Yeah. And this fist bump on this.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Let's not get there just yet.
Yeah, not yet.
We're good.
But, I mean, the second one's really good. I don't know. I liked it.
It was good.
It makes fun of how, it's aware of how good the first one was, but it takes itself so unseriously that it can make fun of itself.
It
really
did.
well. And it was good.
It was good. It was great.
But that was what you watched this week?
Yeah, that's what I watched, man. I'm glad you brought that up because that is funny as shit. I'm telling you what, man.
I watched.
That was the last. Well, there's one more that's like, funny and stuff like that, and the rest of them get serious and serious.
I think the one with Matthew McConaughey in it's pretty damn funny. I don't know.
The one star, the one
Next Generation,
the 1 out of 10 for me.
I mean it's good. I like it. Like all of them, they're fucked up, but I mean it's just had its own as a new thing, and it was good. And it's McConaughey. You just gotta watch it.
You pissed me off.
Matthew McConaughey's so good at playing a creepy bastard. Like he's just that guy.
He's dynamic in that creepiness.
I mean, he could be creepy, but he can also be that really good guy that he can make you like him or hate him really well. So that's why I think he did a good job in that Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I watched I Sell the Dead, like a historical kind of weird zombie, like ghoul movie.
It's like an auctioning of the dead?
No. If you've never seen it, it's great.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's okay. It's called I Sell the Dead. It was released in this decade.
Yeah.
But basically, like, there's this guy, he's been sentenced to death. Basically, he's a grave robber.
Oh.
And he goes into a story of his life of how he became a grave robber with his partner. And he's being interviewed by Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman's a priest.
Yeah, nice.
So he's being interviewed on his last bit, and Ron Perlman's trying to get some tasty bits out of him. And was like, all right, you've dealt with the dead. And he's like, yeah, we've done some stuff, and we've dealt with other things and supernatural things. They found a vampire at one point. And then he's talking about how they become a ghoul. And Angus Scrimm is in it.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
he's like one of his big roles. He is actually like a great bad guy for them.
Nice.
So he's in it. It's a fantastic portrayal. Great movie. It's like set in 18-somethings England, I imagine. Mm-hmm. And they just pretty much just go run around digging up graves and sell them to him or give them to him.
They loot them?
No, they just straight up just dig them up.
What do you think about this ring?
What?
Definitely some homeless drifter you found that on. Definitely.
So you bought that from?
I mean, like I'm an archaeologist.
You dug that up. Technically,
he is the Lord Croft of our little group here, I guess.
Yep. I mean, he's been dubbed the Midnight Werebear. We'll get to that later.
No, I'm not a werebear. You are. But I could have played the part.
Yeah, so
they modeled it after you.
Yeah, that's one of those ones we definitely need to show us your chest there. Stop. Just stop.
Oh
God. This is an R-rated film.
This
Stop. It's unrated.
It's a podcast, not video.
Exactly.
We get kicked out.
It's radio. I mean, I didn't show my penis, by the way.
And it's, again, radio, so that wouldn't make any difference at all.
No,
Thank God.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so I Sell the Dead.
Fantastic. Quit, Clayton. Got a money.
What?
Quit what?
All right, chill.
Whoa.
All right, I'm still talking about my film, you freaking weird.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I seen I Sell the Dead. My wife loves it. It's got that definite.
So they just dig up dead bodies.
They're just digging up corpses.
What do they want out of it? Just money?
They sell them to
no end goal.
It's that era when science was trying to figure out what the body does.
Yeah.
So all these secret people are buying bodies to study them for science. Angry Scrim was a doctor, but he kind of had those two over the barrel because all right, I'm going to turn you in. So he was blackmailing them for bodies.
That's cool.
And it's just great. It's just good. I won't rule in the Ron Perlman bit, but Ron Perlman is fantastic in that film.
Yes, he just randomly pops up in the unlikeliest movies,
Yeah, it's just what? It's like when he came in, I was like, whoa.
I enjoy Ron Perlman whenever he shows up in a movie, but I don't know. Here lately, he hasn't been in anything. But
and I think he's just sitting on his laurels and just enjoying his money, I hope.
Yeah, probably.
But
he's done though.
He's done a lot of great things.
He could do more. On that note, I actually watched this. I actually watched just the other day. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I watched Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Remember that?
Raised from the Grave?
No. Return of the Living Dead.
Part 3.
The Return of the Living Dead Part 3.
Raised from the Grave is part 4.
Yeah. I think.
Raised to the Grave.
I remember Part 3's. Part 3's the one where, the guy and the girl, they're in love, and he's like a military brat. And so they're riding around having fun one day on his motorcycle. Or one night, and then they crash and wreck, slings her off, and she breaks her neck. And they're his dad works at the facility where they're reanimating bodies and stuff like that. So they got them canisters, like in the other Return of the Living Dead. There's the canisters with the gas in it, and he takes her. He gets an access card from a wrecked truck that wrecks at the same time they do, and he goes into the base and opens a barrel, releases the gas, and lets it take over her and brings her back to life. And she's she's still herself, but she still talks. And then her neck's broken and stuff. And who thinks this is a good idea? But he didn't want her to leave him. So he's like, it was kind of romantic but sad, effed up kind of thing. And he brings her back, but slowly she seems okay at first, but she says that she feels weird. She's like, why am I so numb? And everything like that. So she's obviously effed up, but then she starts getting the brains, like the cravings for the brains as it goes on. Then she eventually just thrashes herself up, stabbing needles and shit into her hands and stuff, like glass.
Oh, remember that one? Yeah, that's the one where she's just sitting there with the blades and broken glass in her skin. She's
just needs to feed, and she's so hungry, so she starts eating people that they're trying to help save and everything.
And she's self-mutilating to kind of keep it in par. Yeah, okay.
But I mean, it was just I hadn't seen that movie in a while. I think it's probably I don't know if I've seen the fourth one. If you're talking about there was a fourth one, but
damn it, James,
I haven't seen. I haven't seen that one in a while, but I think my favorite ones are probably 1 and 2 because those are miles better. That one was just like a late 90s film. Yeah. And that's whenever film horror was starting to get into that less old school, more new school kind of feel.
Yeah, they were trying to go modern edgy. They were trying to figure out a way to transition to the
so something. I mean it's still pretty good. pretty good special effects and stuff. You know, the barrel creature that comes out, it looks like, I don't know, it's pretty crazy. It starts morphing and eating people, and it stays there all the way to the end. When they finally get back there trying to escape, you know, the thing ends up biting her boyfriend, and then he's like, well, fuck, it's over now. His dad's trying to save him, and then like she's all effed up, and then so he just tells him to go because he's bit, and then they just kind of walk into the inferno or into the furnace and burn together. Like it's just kind of a effed up romantic tale.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that.
It's sweet, but I mean it's just cool. They go on all this adventure for nothing. I mean, but it was cool to see, like, you know, they did anything for each other and they ended with each other. It was cool.
Yeah, that's modern. It was good. It was okay.
They was trying to take horror in a bunch of places that people probably don't care about with horror, but
yeah,
you know, romance and horror sometimes
something that you have to watch, right?
Do it.
Something you have to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool. I mean, if you like zombie movies, it's definitely cool.
Oh, most definitely. Who don't? You know,
there's a lot of cool kill scenes. Oh yeah.
Kill count's probably pretty. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah. Those type of Return of the Living Dead have a stupid kill count because there's so many just random people are just getting murdered in the background. It's just like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 military guys there, and those are just high counts. Just it's just like the mass.
It's not.
But you got White Zombie. I mean, that was like one of the first zombie films before like Night of the Living Dead. Everybody thinks that's the first one, but it's not. You know, I mean, and you got like I said, The Last Man on Earth. You know, we're going to talk about
in the future.
That's a rip off of I'm Legend.
We talked about that.
Just awful. Just a bad
I'm Legend's based off of that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh man, that was awful.
I don't know.
It was made like 20 years before that.
No, that was tried in the
Will Smith's been around
triple that. I think it was like 40 years at least before that.
Will Smith's been around forever, right?
That's the worst. God awful. Just awful. You're the worst kind of people.
But yeah, that's what I've seen.
With that pencil.
Yeah, no. We're not going to go there.
Jason Goes to Hell count too. Watch
that. You get some sort of street cred for that, but that's
Manhattan.
Yeah, I mean it's effed up because it's just I don't get that movie.
I don't understand why they had to go with that angle.
It's like he's jumping from body to body. I didn't like that. It was so bad. I mean,
dude, no, I'm not watching like that. I've watched. I've watched them, but damn it, man. Jason Goes to Manhattan.
Jason Goes to Space.
That was great. Jason Takes Manhattan. That was classic. I'll watch that one. Jason Goes to Hell.
Jason Goes to Las Vegas. And then gamble.
Eventually he's going to
he loses his mask and his damn
take therapy or something.
Gosh, yeah.
But I mean, the only cool thing that was in that, that I really liked is that they had, you know, you've heard of the before they did Freddy versus Jason, they had the idea of, or they actually did the comic for Ash versus Freddy versus Jason.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
So, well, it's just a comic. Like it was a fan-made comic, and it actually exists. But
wow,
but the idea was like that Freddy was trying to use the Necronomicon to take over the world, but it was up to Ash to stop him, and Jason was in the mix there with it too. But that's something you should check out if you haven't yet. But I mean, within the movie, Jason Goes to Hell, you actually get to see. There's a part where they look and in the Voorhees house. There's the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead is actually in it, and they turn and look through the pages in it. And then at the end, you know, Freddy comes, his hand comes out and grabs Jason's mask. At the end, pulls it down into the hell. And so that's what streamed all that. I mean, that's how Freddy versus Jason happened, but. Like it should have been Ash in there too, because the Necronomicon.
I seen that. I seen that, but
that'd be fun.
It's just cool little Easter eggs, man.
That's pretty cool.
Just like
things that could happen.
And Kane Hodder, just the fucking awesome badass, most kills on screen.
Yeah, good
stuff.
Got
you on that. I just forgot about it.
That's impressive.
I mean, it's a watch, but that's what I've watched this week.
Yeah, that's good.
It could be better, but
yeah. It makes you happy. It's fun. It's good stuff. That zombie film was awesome.
You get to watch and just like see like, oh fuck that didn't even look like that would hurt at all. Some of the acting's really bad. Like you have to hear the dialogue and it's just it just sounds so bad.
Yeah, it's like who's the writer? Fire them.
Mm-hmm.
Put them under the bus. Oh gosh. All right, let's jump ahead. Let's stay on our Halloween theme here. We're gonna go with Halloween Trick or Treat. Now and then. This segment, we're going to give a shout out, some chainsaw noises for Brian from work. He came up with this segment. I was trying to pop off an idea, and he's like, what you need to do is talk about trick-or-treating now and then, the comparison. I was like, oh, that's a great idea, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
So on 3, we're going to give him a chainsaw salute. Thank you, Brian. 1, 2, 3. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Thanks, Brian.
I don't know who you are, Brian. But it's cool that you have an R in your name.
Oh, you know Brian now.
Yeah. We're not going to use his last name for his own safety. But yeah, Brian, we appreciate you. So trick-or-treat now and then. What do you think has changed a lot? Because I remember trick-or-treating.
How much?
And it was fun. We're going to make this kind of quick, so. But yeah, like I remember trick-or-treating. It was always just go down to like town pretty much and just go to Cherokee and just hit there. I remember up north when I was a kid, we'd go to like houses and houses. We had some of those occasionally, but like, and that's more traditional. But in Cherokee, it was just kind of you went down to town and hit the businesses that were open, what few there were. And pretty much that was it because there wasn't any other houses. Everything else was so far apart. And it was just like, you're not just going to drive up to this guy's house and then show up there. He'll walk out drunk as hell and like, hey, it's like, trick or treat. Here's a beer.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks. And then it's just a sad feeling.
With a razor blade. Yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
No, nobody ever did that.
Nobody did that. One person did that in a very damn New York City, and it was just for a damn fucking joke.
It actually happened in Halloween movie.
Yeah, in
that's
the movie.
All I've ever heard.
That's in the movie theater. It's a rumor.
No, but
that's an urban legend.
I think so. Yeah, because
that qualifies as urban legend.
Well, I mean, that's just go through your candy after you get it all, and you know. But we always went to trailer parks. I mean, that was the best place to get candy. I mean, you went back to back houses, and I mean, you didn't have to worry about knocking on the door or something like that. They was all ready to give you some candy. So it was awesome.
Yeah, that was before the drug epidemic we're in now. So that's cool. That is true. That was definitely
getting a syringe in your trick or treat bag,
or fucking stepping on a syringe in the yard.
Like that back then. I mean,
exactly.
A trailer park was the best place.
I can see that because it's just like, like people were poor, but they were generous. They were friendly back then.
Oh yeah, and
so that was always nice. I mean, they loved Halloween.
Well, whenever I used to trick or treat, we used to do like you said, go downtown and go to all the businesses and get what we could.
Yeah, exactly.
And we knew our favorites. Like, we would go to family's house first, and visit people we knew. But nowadays, I think everybody's just too scared. Like, it's like, oh, this could happen. Oh, don't get this candy from people. Like, don't, everybody's too damn scared of their shadow today. Everybody's too scared of the worst shit that isn't likely going to happen.
Yeah, because most people aren't going to waste their time poisoning something just to poison a bunch of people. It's just like, I'm not going to poison a bunch of kids. It's
especially around this town, nobody's going to be able to take their time to fuck somebody's night up. Everybody's usually pretty generous. If somebody's giving you something, they're probably not a bad person.
But they said that in the 80s. There's like, check your candy, make sure don't eat the apples and the oranges.
Yeah, but that was mostly probably a direct reflection of like urban legends. Somebody reported that.
I think that's a direct reflection of don't eat healthy, eat this fucking candy.
Eat this candy, not this apple.
Yeah, don't eat healthy.
Like that made America unhealthy anyway. So everybody's eating candy. We shouldn't be.
Like for me and like my family, I remember like once a year was like, all right, we get candy.
Yeah.
So that was always the thing. It's like, wow, I got all the candy I could handle, and this has got to last me till December.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, like about December, it'd start running out and be like, all right, I'm done. Yeah. So I got, because like I'm not getting any other candy from anywhere else.
There's no way you're gonna eat a big ass bag of candy like that you collect in one night. There's no way you eat all that.
No.
Some of it's going to waste. But I mean, again, I don't know, just urban legends, like you said, and nobody gives out fruit, man.
Yeah, people used to give out apples. Occasionally they give out apples.
When was the last time that you trick-or-treated?
It's been a damn while, though.
I have kids, so yeah, I went out last year. I went out every year.
I'm saying by yourself.
I don't go trick. I'm too old to go trick or treat. I'm a damn adult.
That's what. No, it's like he's saying. Like, when's the last time you went trick or treating as
a teenager? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that was like, me too. So
that was like freaking early '90s.
Yeah. Mine was probably like early 2000s, maybe like.
How old was you? Like 14?
Yeah, something like that.
Not there, yeah. But like the thing about that was also like we would just go to those little like towns. There wasn't much to do. Like my kids now, we learn about spots that are like hot. Like you go over to Waynesville, like the damn Auburn Hills is like amazing on Halloween because like there's a lot of people that do Halloween. They'll go full out, like decorate their house. Everything is cool. It's like you get a piece of candy, but like look at their house. Look how cool that is. They got lights and spiders, and they're dressed up, and it's just a fun thing to walk around. There's like 1,000 people there though.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a blast.
But you know which house to go to.
You know what I'm saying? Most time.
I mean, if the lights are out, okay, let's not go there.
Yeah, lights are out.
But if it's got a pumpkin lit up and the lights on and it's got, yeah.
You try it. Yeah. Take your kids there and like go because like they're just there to damn give away. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's fun. It's like, it's a safe kind of feeling. It's all right.
All right, here's the thing. Mike, check your kids' candy every time after they
I give it a look just for safety factor. It's like, that one's open. Don't eat that.
Yeah, don't.
And then that's pretty much it. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's tampered, but it's open. It's like, the wrapper may be laying right there, but don't eat open candy because it's been rolling around your bag. It could be dirty. It could be open when they're in there. Who knows? They didn't wash their hands maybe.
Don't eat this apple. It's got pesticides.
It's like, go wash that apple. Does it look clean?
Throw the apple out. That's healthy for you.
Exactly. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. But like nowadays, it's kind of reverted back to, with the exception of Auburn Hills, I haven't been to a trailer park ever.
Yeah, I've never done that either.
That's something I've never seen.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
I mean, it's probably no different from
Auburn Hills.
Yeah.
But like, I know most people, like my boy yesterday went to like the Ramsey Center. They had the Halloween, which is Western Carolina's, like all the sorority and fraternities. They have a big candy giveaway in the middle thing. I think they collect money like certain times of the year, and then they buy a ton of candy and just invite everybody up, and they just give them a bunch of candy.
Damn.
So the kids got a bunch of candy, got to walk there. Like if you showed up late, you were in a line for like a while. Mm-hmm. But my boy showed up early, like, and just did a quick walkthrough, and it was cool. Just a free bag of candy. And it was just like the college kids. They're like, here you go. And there were some games, and they had a party, and it was just a nice little get together for the local families and stuff that may not be going to Western, but they're Western Carolina people.
Yeah.
And probably downtown Silva will probably have their little thing if it's not rained out tomorrow.
No, or I hope not.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's guaranteed.
That's such a bummer.
100%.
But
I was gonna go fishing, man. But oh well.
Yeah.
You can trick or treat the damn walleyes down.
I'm not trick or treating.
It's fun to walk around and look at people just dressed up.
No, I'm talking about with your fishing pole.
you could trick or treat and just throw out some bread and some bait. It's like, here, trick or treat fish, have some free food, and just chuck things out. You could trick or treat the fish.
Well, all right. So going back to the question, is like, how has it changed since the way you went back then? Like how is it different now than back then? Like what can you do now, or what can or can't you do today that you couldn't or could back then?
Good point. Like 10 years ago, boys started trick or treating regularly. I don't know, it's been like more than that, but either way. But regularly, we'd take them out and we'd hit Waynesville and we'd hit Cherokee. And Cherokee, it kind of reverted to the businesses, but then for a while they switched to when the high school was open, they do the walk around the track.
Oh yeah,
safe treat. And
that's just what everybody does.
And that's pretty much what it's all revolved around to now. It's like they'll have Halloween parties at school still a little bit.
Didn't they make you pay for the safe trick or treat?
Sometimes.
And that's why I was like, it didn't make sense because if they just go trick or treat anywhere else, they don't have to pay.
Yeah, but like they generally I think they did it for like 1 year that they made somebody pay like $5.
Yeah.
But then everybody complained. It was like, that's just stupid. And then they were like, no, we just need to put this on a charity and put it on our budget. And there it is.
But now that's not even a thing anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't think they did this year for them.
Nah, they didn't do it this year.
Yeah, not in Cherokee.
No.
But I know like the Western thing. I know Silva, if it didn't get rained out, like walk them down the street, and it was fun. Like we did that like the last 3 or 4 years, easy. Just walk up and down downtown Main Street. And if we had time, we'd run out to Dillsboro, and they had the same setup down there.
Yeah,
and you just hit the little businesses.
Yeah. But Darnell Farms, they are straight up. It's Halloween. Come on.
Don't
care.
They doing the.
They don't give.
Haunted stuff.
They usually do the.
They don't care.
Yeah, they do the haunted corn maze.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a blast. It's scary as hell.
That is a great place to go, Darnell Farm.
Yeah, I love that place.
They usually have a few things throughout the year.
That's where I got my pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a sweet jack-o'-lantern here that Gene carved.
Looks
the
great.
Jackass-o'-lantern.
Jackass.
The Jackass.
What the hell, man?
Almost got little cat eyes little cat faces for eyes.
He's got pretty heart eyes or something like
almost
that.
like little black cats. I'm going to call them black cats. They look like little cats.
I'm going to make it look at you. All right.
It's great.
Shit.
So we're all festive. I got the grease paint on. Gene's got his little grease paint on.
I got my face on.
He's got his regular face on. It's pretty goddamn scary. But yeah, generally in overall, Halloween has kind of become back full circle kind of to like businesses. So just kind of walk downtown and hope.
Yeah. See, I don't.
But you think here's of late, like, you think they're getting out of the spirit, or you think it's just as good as it's ever been?
It's about as good as it's ever been.
Yeah.
But there's always the Sundays. The Sunday one for the South gets really weird because all right, we'll do it on Saturday, or we'll do it the Monday before that.
Isn't there was a petition going around, or I don't know if it's a petition, but there's people they were wanting Halloween to be on the last Saturday of October, no matter what, like not 31st. Like, how would you feel about that if they did that?
That's stupid.
That is,
but check this out.
It would be like for partying, it'd be fine for kids, but I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
It just
cool. Listen, you got Halloween, and then you got what's the Mexican one?
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, and then you got like the one.
It's All Saints Day, All Souls Day, and
All Hallows Eve.
Those are the three traditional Catholic beliefs.
Like I said, I'm taking off all them days. I'm telling you what, I do.
He's gonna go trick or treating.
Yeah, he's gonna run around. I'm running around in a skull all week. Like from here on out, it's just like I'm gonna be dressed as a skull face. Like I might see my family because that for the Mexican tradition, it's like they do a lot of family related stuff. You go to like the cemeteries where your family are and clean off the cemetery and make it look nice and then
fresh.
Make it look pretty. Put some flowers up and just honor your dead, honor your family.
Exactly.
And that's what is different from us because we don't do that in this country much.
Yeah. No, it's definitely cool, man. There's so many takes on different holidays.
Yeah.
So damn it, Gene. Sorry. Get that out of here. And we're back on. Had a smoke break from Gene. Damn it, Gene. Not in the house.
Damn it, man.
Damn it, man. All right, this segment is called News to You Again.
Oh.
I've dug up a few little interesting bits. Nothing interesting. Just great.
Yeah.
Rabid, the David Cronenberg remake cover by Jen and Sylvia Soska, will be released December 13th. Limited theater, but direct to video on demand.
Is it on demand right now, or is it
Friday the 13th in December?
Oh, okay.
So December.
There's a lot going on on December 13th.
Yeah. There's that other
Black Friday, not Black Friday, but Black Christmas is coming out.
Yeah, there's some seen that preview, but yeah, Friday 13th, December, like that. Rabid will be released. I've been looking forward to that all year.
That'd be one we'll have to add to the list.
It'd be cool if it comes out in theaters or to watch it. But yeah, definitely have to on demand it.
Yeah.
And then we got apparently this is a big write up on the AV Club. Britt Hayes wrote it and reported it, but the writers of the Conjuring series have started working on a new series based on an old mansion in New Orleans.
Nice.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, those movies are great.
Yeah, the screenwriters Chad and Carrie Hayes have teamed up with the mansion's current owner to kind of make a neat little series. I don't know where it'll be. It'll probably be on like Hulu or HBO or something like that.
Creep Show got renewed for a second season.
So far, I've only watched first 3 and they're great.
Yeah. So there's a high demand already. It's already locked in for 2. Or season 2.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So that's...
Oh, yeah, Shudder's doing a great job. Can't hate that.
They also got the exclusive rights to 3 from Hell.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they get to stream it exclusively.
Oh, that's cool. That means they'll probably be able to work with Zombie and get some other stuff of his.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. But back to that, it's just like the Laurie mansion. Apparently, the owner in 1834, like the mansion started on fire, and then eventually got burned and destroyed after people that responded to the fire got there. And she was keeping some slaves and addicts, which she had chained up and tortured for an extended period of time.
Oh, no,
so she was tortured.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. That lady was torturing people.
The place has to be pretty damn haunted.
Yeah, but it pretty much got burned to the ground and razzed entirely.
Oh, okay.
So like the people that showed up, like found it, freaked out, and just finished burning it all the way down to the ground.
But check this out. All three of us need to go to the Stanley Hotel in Colorado and do the podcast there.
Ooh, we can. Yeah, well, if we ever get to that point, that definitely sounds cool.
Oh man, it would be.
If we did that, you do like a little ghost tour of it. We do a little ghost hunt in there. See if there's something that freaks you out, and then we come back and do the podcast after that. Like we're gonna put you in the room by yourself.
Ah,
yeah.
What was that? 1408.
It was a 213, 212, something like that. 217 or something like that.
Yeah.
The one that the Stephen King stayed in.
No, I was thinking.
No. Yeah, I know which room he stayed in. I haven't got the material yet. I did do my homework. Sorry.
No, that's fine. This is a brand new idea. I've never even heard this idea, so that's kind of fun. That sounds like a fun thing to do. If we ever get good enough or rich enough to actually pull that one off, that'd be epic.
But I think we ought to.
That'd be cool.
Take a trip out there, yeah.
Us three should do it. It'll be cheap.
Well, we could start out with a regular hotel.
Yeah, regular hotel. If we could hit like the Jared House is open. The Jared House is supposed to be some bits of hauntedness, but it's not open, so it's out of business currently.
And the one that I really want to go to is Vlad Dracula.
Vlad
Tepes.
Castle Dracula.
Is that what you're talking about?
In Romania.
Yeah.
That's a big.
That's
a big
sweet,
deal.
Yeah, but I doubt you can get in there like you want. But
it'd be cool.
It'd be cool. It'd be really cool. Just go there. Yeah. Buy some Dracula wine.
But we probably can't go there
because we're gonna end up fucking going to Jersey Shore and going to Jersey Shore Dracula's castle
fist bump
in the smush rooms.
Horrible, so horrible. It's just so bad. It's just god awful. Forget you guys.
Oh, that's all we can afford right now, Gene. Low budget.
Jersey Shore Dracula's gym.
Jersey Shore Dracula's castle.
Studio flat. That's where he's at.
The poor bands.
His other roommates. That's where we're going. Oh, horrible.
But the Stanley Hotel in Colorado.
Oh, there's also some news that happened today. It broke today. Is that John Witherspoon passed away?
I seen that. Yeah,
he was in Vampire from Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy, and that's good to bring up on here because he's horror. He's horror, man.
Yep, we are in a vampire theme here.
Definitely a funny man.
He was great. He was in Friday.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
He's so funny, man.
It's just like
the world's not going to be the same without that man.
Without the potential of him being in a movie making us laugh, it's just kind of a little bit. It's a little bit more sad place we live in.
Yeah, dude. He's every movie he's in, like House Party and all that, man. You can't help but to smile when you see that man on screen.
Exactly. Gosh.
Rest in power, John Witherspoon.
Hell yeah. Vroom.
Vroom. Vroom. Vroom.
Definitely. That was sad news. Yeah, I seen that. I was like, oh man.
So,
yeah, that was good stuff.
It was worth mentioning.
Like he had a great career. Yeah. So iconic, but not quite. Yeah, just a Vampire from Brooklyn.
That's another one that we get into our comedy horror section at some point.
Yeah, we'll definitely note Vampire from Brooklyn.
Well, yeah, we'll have to get a night of that in one time.
I was told.
I can't wait to do the comedy section. Comedy horror.
Comedy horror, yeah. It could be
Beetlejuice.
It could be like themed out.
That's the next segment.
Is Beetlejuice comedy horror though?
Oh yeah.
Is it? I think it's like in the middle, like somewhere.
It's more like comedy, but there are some. It's some
serious bits.
Yeah, some serious bits.
I mean, it's comedic. I guess Beetlejuice.
It is Beetlejuice. Yeah,
he's an asshole.
May I agree on that?
Slapstick kind of dude, you know.
Yeah, and that director, it's one of his comedies. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a comedy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
the more
good.
I think about it, sit here and think about it. Yeah, it is.
It does have Gina Davis. My day was started with "I Dream of Jesus."
It's got a clip.
That was my day. I loved it. So it's like I've been thinking about freaking Gina Davis all afternoon.
Got Renona Ryder in it, you know.
Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
There you go.
Love her.
I don't know what you were saying, but you got there almost.
Yep, that's who it is.
She's
awesome. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Good to know.
Figured it out. Well, we don't understand what you're saying.
All right. He's speaking something we have to run through a spectrometer and have him translated later. All right.
Let's speak Haywood County.
There we go. All right. Let's move along. This week we did a movie review finally for Gene's sake. Three from Hell. Rob Zombie's.
Yes.
Finishing the trilogy. Yeah.
It might end up being a saga. We don't know yet.
Could be a 9-part thing, but I kind of don't think so. I don't think he's got the patience for it. He's just kind of that kind of
he
actor.
barely pulled this one out.
Yeah, and this is more like fan fiction. It was like, he doesn't need to really dig into it, and it's like, they're running around crazy as hell.
Yeah.
It's like, because where do they go from here? It's just like, all right,
hard,
if they get dumped into Europe, then it's like, no, I don't need them in Europe. No.
If they went down the damn. Well, anyways, they ended in Mexico, right?
Yeah, they ended in Mexico.
Where's it?
Do not touch that. No. Thank you.
Where do you go from there?
Yeah, where would you take that, Gene? If you were in control of another Three from Hell series and you had the next step, where would you take the Three from Hell?
Probably South America.
They can only go deeper.
Yeah.
And then make it into like the cannibals.
Cannibal.
The Three from Hell meets some cannibals. I mean, I'm down because they were kind of cannibals anyway, right?
Well, yeah.
In the House of a Thousand Corpses, they loved them.
Were they?
They weren't. It was like implied. They never actually showed them like eating stuff, like eating.
They were trying to go with the whole Texas Chainsaw barbecue factor,
it was like they were. Yeah, but they never really were considered cannibals. But that's pretty all the same gruesome. But I like that idea.
Yeah, that South
if
American.
They went to South America and stuff like that, and then they like, all right, you met your own hell.
But the era would be a lot different because it'd still be the late 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe early 90s is where they'd be. And they'd all be pushing the 50s button.
Kind of be like the Cannibal Holocaust. It'd be like, but they is the ones that's going to be eaten.
Well, I mean, do you just feed iconic characters to some cannibals? Like
Really, the third one seems like fan fiction because in my mind, honestly, don't you? They were dead at the end of the third one. Yeah, at the second one, they were dead. To me, like they should have ended at Devil's Rejects, the Blaze of Glory, Freebird, and everything.
Oh, it was great ending.
They should. Yeah, this is just kind of like, all right, I love my fans. I'm going to make a great movie that is fun to watch, but it's for the fans, but it doesn't really. I think
it popped, man. I think it really.
I like.
It took me on another adventure in this crazy world that they live in. So
yeah,
I mean, they were dead. My only problem I had with this movie is that after they got shot up and was back on their feet again, you didn't see no damn bullet holes. You don't get shot that goddamn much, and there not be a mark on your body other than tattoos, which is what they had a bunch of.
Yeah, but
except for Foxy. But,
and me on this one,
he didn't get shot.
Was Sid Haig that they honored him on this movie
before he even passed.
Yeah,
it's kind of great.
And he made the first two movies, House Dog.
Yeah, his dialogue was.
Yeah, I mean, great. They honored him on that first part. I just think it's just honoring him. Then after that, it's just like, all right.
Well, think about it. Like, I mean, that was one of his last performances ever. So, and they barely got him to do that because he had been sick, and that's why he couldn't. Rob Zombie had to write Foxy in because he said he couldn't do it.
Exactly.
And when he was trying to film with him, he said he couldn't even come in and film. So he, let alone, could barely stand. So that's why that's the only scene in the film that has him in it. It's because he was so sick that he couldn't even do that. But he did that performance so well, despite being so sick.
Yeah,
he done it, and he was an actor and a great actor, and
funny guy,
and a great guy, and
just a great.
And he makes you like clowns. If you don't like clowns, you don't like horror.
Oh no, as Otis said, I hate clowns.
Otis doesn't like a clown.
Horrible.
Yeah,
I believe Sid Haig had something to do with that.
Maybe.
Because he loves clowns.
Well, it had something to do with, I think it has a lot to do with their relationship from Devil's Rejects, because they're like, it's kind of like they were father and son. It was never really said that they were father and son, but they act like it throughout the whole movie. And he's always calling him Bozo and everything, and he's talking about how he didn't like him and all that. But at the end of the movie, whenever you see him, he actually handed Captain Spaulding the big gun. He's like, all right, I'm handing you the power. You are the boss of this whole crew. And then that's basically him handing the reins over to him and saying, yeah, all right, you're over me. And then they went into the big shootout.
Like House of Thousand Corpses, when the woman she escaped, she came out of the hole, and the desert and stuff like that, and then Captain Spaulding was coming through there, and he said, she said, I need a doctor. He said, I'll take you to a doctor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he did.
He did. That was a fun film.
All right. Well, anyway, getting back to what we was talking about, the review. All right. So
well, that's great.
What do you think?
You gotta watch the movie.
Well,
I'm not going to give it away.
Well, you watched 3 from Hell, but I mean, like, what's your opinion of it? Like, is it?
It's good.
Yeah, you can give away. This is like
this
is a spoiler. Just deal with it.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you've had weeks.
Yeah. What did you think? How it ended? Like, did you like their fight against the Black Satans?
Think it could have been done bigger. I don't know. It felt like it could have been done a little bit bigger. There should have been like more of a big old classic. Like they had a whole Mexican town.
I mean,
they could have had the classic gunfight. Like
to be fair,
like, blam blam.
What I would say it was shadiest town in Cuntsville or something like that in Mexico, or I don't know.
It was the corniest one he's made yet.
I mean.
But
I thought the luchador masks was insane. Like when I watched it first time, I was like,
"But I
seeing that,
it's definitely one down.
It's what?
It's definitely a movie to own.
Yeah,
definitely have a copy of it.
It's a great film, but it's not going to be like. Devil's Rejects. It's not going to beat that.
No, I mean I don't think so either. But it's definitely a good movie.
And House of a Thousand Corpses is better than Devil's Rejects.
I disagree.
You think so?
Yeah, I do disagree.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying, like, the best movie he made in this trilogy was Devil's Rejects, in my opinion. I mean, you could do
House of a Thousand
House
Corpses
is the best.
Best.
Yeah, I mean, but
that's my opinion.
But for me, like, creatively,
we're gonna have to fight after we get
creatively, Devil's Rejects is the best.
Yeah, Rejects was probably the best of the trilogies. I don't know. It's with Foxy. It's just kind of his character, Richard Brake. Just I don't know. I keep looking at him as Doomhead.
House of a Thousand Corpses. You got to be shitting me, man. That was the best of the best. You had Captain Spaulding's for
It was good.
Of it. Yeah.
You got them all. Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, it's all good. They're all fine films. It's like 31 though is just kind of like.
I'm getting pissed off at you. I'm getting up and I'm leaving.
All right. Gene left the building. He went outside to cry a sweet bit of shit.
Yeah.
Now, which one of you need your ass whooped first?
That motherfucker that made House of 1,000 Corpses. It's a shit, Jack.
We're just kidding.
Oh, man. Horrible. Just god awful. Yeah, that was a fine film. I loved it. Anyway, it was grindhousey feeling. I love that about it. It's so grindhousey. It's so... I don't know. It felt like it was a little different in theaters. Maybe it felt like in theaters, it felt like it had the little spots on it or something like they did with the Tarantino. Like Grindhouse, but
just like old school scratched up film.
Yeah, it seems like they cleaned it up for the Blu-ray, but I don't know.
You can watch the special features on that.
Yeah,
and it'll give you more detail on that.
I want to, but it's something to do here later. I've got the next 2 days off, so yeah,
eventually, yeah. But I think as a whole, if you watch all three back to back, it tells a good story.
Yeah,
that's what you should do. You don't watch any one and to become a favorite of one or the other. Like, watch them all in order.
Well, I like them all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like them all, but I'm a fan favorite of the first.
There you go. That's one asshole's opinion.
Firefly family.
Yeah, and I am an asshole. So.
Yeah, we're all assholes. That's all right.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that was an enjoyable time. I like just sitting back watching a damn good movie that's really been looked forward to by everybody, and we've been watching it for years.
Just to come up with that stuff out of... I mean, he had 15 years, but I mean, just to write in a character... Like,
at the last after the story was relatively thought out.
That's talent, and make him relevant.
And you gotta
loved. He was great.
Yeah. They started this in the 90s, and you know what I'm saying? And we're in like...
It was 2000s.
2000s.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like 2003.
Early 2000s.
I thought it was in the 90s.
Yeah. It was, probably started writing it maybe earlier, but it came out in 2003.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's when it started. But, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's been going this damn long.
House of 1,000 Corpses, I believe, was in the 90s.
No. You'd be mistaken.
Yeah, you are terribly mistaken. It was definitely in 2000s.
Because in the 90s, he was still damn Rob Zombie.
Yeah, he wasn't a director. He was just a musician.
Yeah, he was still rocking, and that was where he was. He was like, that. I might go into movies in the future here soon, but not right now. No, you're not going to open that yet because I'm making it pop.
I'm telling you what, man.
Good stuff.
It's good.
Yeah, I love his work.
Watch Three from Hell. It'll be worth your time and money.
Most definitely.
But also bonus is that Gene got a Foxy Disco Sucks t-shirt out of it.
Yeah.
Out of this view and this season.
Here's our name. Midnight Werebear.
Midnight Werebear.
He gets the Disco Sucks shirt that I got in the box set. No, don't show us that. Put that down.
Yeah, put that
Lord.
away, man. And
we could bring a damn pair of clippers and buzz it off. Ugh. Yikes. Ugh. I don't need to see your damn body hair. Horrible.
Oh, you said I said wearable.
We said werebear.
Terrible. Yeah,
it's
good
not
stuff.
That big, damn it.
Yep. Yeah. So take the time, watch Three from Hell. It's great. The little person, Pablo, is his last name? Is his name Pablo? He was the Nazi in 30-31.
Oh yeah,
he was great.
He was awesome, man.
And
at
in
first
this movie,
I thought it was Peter Dinklage for a minute there, but whenever I first watched it, I was like, God, he can't be in everything like Peter Dinklage, and I just didn't realize it. I mean, I ain't stereotyping anything by any means, but I seriously thought that's who it was. But then my apologies for being that way, but.
Yeah, and I probably didn't get his name right. My apologies.
I don't know this actor's name.
Yeah, but in 31, he was awesome in 31.
Yeah.
He's great in this one. He's the hero of this movie.
We can go on and on about this, how great these movies are, but
yeah, it's a second watch. It's like, all right, this is actually better than when I see it in theaters. Now I caught the details and the funness of it.
Yeah,
and I appreciate it more.
I've seen it about 20 times now. I even watched it last night before we watched it today.
Damn.
Good. I don't know. There's just a lot to take in sometimes, and just when you watch it, it just becomes more familiar to you as you watch it more and more.
Yeah, their conversation.
Mm-hmm. Dialogue.
Dialogue.
That's another reason why I like a lot of his movies. The dialogue in this trilogy. There's so much stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely agree there. Yeah. The home invasion was a bit much. I loved it.
I thought that was great.
It was, that epitomizes a home invasion.
It goes from home invasion to like the Spanish Inquisition, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's that's like. That definitely I could see that turning people off on it. But it's like, yeah.
Well, at first it did when I saw it the first time. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Like, this Black Satan's coming in with their masks on.
If you was a wrestler fan from the 80s, this would be your film.
I thought it was high. I really did. I was like, am I seeing this? And then it went off. I was like, I need another watch. Like I didn't say it was bad. I didn't say that. I was like, I liked it a lot, but I just need to watch it again to make sure that makes sense to me.
Yeah, so you understand what you're watching.
Yeah. And so it did. After I've watched it so many times now, I love it. I love the way it went. I like the direction it goes. First half is like in their dimension. Second half is in a new dimension that they're unfamiliar with.
Yep, so, the fact that they didn't know what they were doing, it's like, I didn't expect to get here. It's
exactly.
Like,
so that's what was great about it. Unfamiliar territory.
Yeah.
Out of their elements. But even then they end up conquering that.
Yeah.
Still kicked ass.
Yeah. So is that good?
That's a good review. Yeah, we're gonna wrap that up there because pretty much there's so much in that you can watch and you can wrap it up in the whole Rob Zombie universe of movies.
And then you gotta watch it with the commentary.
And then you gotta watch it with the commentary, then you gotta watch the making of, and then introductions. Like we've seen in theaters, we only got the introduction.
Then you gotta watch it in Spanish.
Which would be. I wonder what the voice actors is. I wonder the voice actors would be kind of interesting. I wonder if there's anybody famous in that.
No, man. There's so many questions.
Yeah. So
there's one. There's one. We're gonna do a segment of that 80s films.
Yeah, we'll definitely cover the 80s films because there's a lot there. Let's not even go that route yet because there's a lot in the 80s we could. Pretty much like everything we pop, there's at least one reference to the 80s. But Richard Blake World, that upcoming film he's got coming next month, I think.
Which one?
The clown one, I think.
No, that's Bill Moseley.
It's Bill Moseley, okay.
Bill Moseley's got Crepitus coming up.
Crepitus. Yeah, so that looks fun.
It's like a not quite not quite Pennywise, not quite Gacy. Kind of a mix between, maybe and it says it's his own thing. Like I don't know. Watching the trailers, I'm interested. I definitely like the way Bill Moseley can take a character and make it real twisted.
I believe it's supposed to have been like crowdfunded almost too.
Yeah.
And so it was supposed to have been like started 2 years ago, and it's finally just coming out this year.
Yeah.
So that we just learned about, and that'll be fun to watch. Look forward to that one. We'll probably have a movie review on that film at some point.
Oh man, yeah, definitely. I want to watch that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the story on that. I kind of want to watch it to figure out that story.
Because I see the ice cream truck.
Is he a family clown, or is he,
Is he like an ice cream dealer? Is he like the ice cream man too?
He talks. Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Is he the evil monster in the basement posing as an ice cream truck dealer?
He's in like the attic or in the basement or something.
It looks weird. The trailers look pretty solid.
So I'm ready for that. There's a lot of good stuff coming out.
Yeah, definitely can't wait for that one. And let's see. What we got? What did we learn this week? All right, we'll wrap this up. What did we learn this week, if anything? I don't know if we've got anything to wrap up.
I learned that rain fucking sucks.
Yeah,
during Halloween
fucking fish, man.
Rain sucks during Halloween season. I don't know about fishing. I mean, I know you can't.
Dude, I was going to go fishing day. I was going to I was going to be like, well, I'll tell you what, I'm sick. I ain't going to do the podcast today.
Motherfucker.
That's what
God.
What a douchebag.
That's the true.
He's now expendable.
Yeah,
he's moved into the expendable range.
It's like I would expect nothing less from a bastard that likes House of a Thousand Corpses so much.
Of the trilogy, that's his favorite. Yeah, that explains a lot.
I was going like, I asked you if you wanted to go fishing, you know. But...
Oh yeah, he did. And I said yeah. I was just like, there ain't nothing but walleyes down there.
Yeah. Let's see. I learned Richard Blake is amazing. Loved it. Love him. He's just fun. It's just like his Doomhead portrayal is pretty much like set him up. Like I want them to make a movie with just that character, just because he's just fun. He's just that off the wall kind of feel.
Mm-hmm. That's great. I don't know. I want. He's kind of just like, I mean, he's always been around, but it's like now he's just kind of getting that recognition that he deserved, I guess.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, he's finally getting, I don't know about bigger roles. I think he's just getting recognized a little bit more. That's all it is.
Yeah. I don't even know who in the hell he is.
He was the Doomhead in 31, and he was Foxy in this film.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same guy.
He was also. If you ever watched the Halloween remake, Part 2, he's one of the the body haulers. Like he's one of them. He's the one that gets killed when they wreck in that van in the second one.
Oh, really?
Rob Zombie's second one. Yeah, he's the one that he cuts his head off. Like cuts his head off with a piece of glass.
Oh yeah! Wow.
So he's that guy.
Rob, you're so fun.
Yeah, I mean he's been around. He was also in Doom, like the video game movie. He was in that too.
Oof, like 2008 or 5, some shit.
It was like 2000, about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. I got nothing.
He's been around.
He's been around. He's been in the biz for a while doing stuff. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I learned. Great.
What'd you learn, Gene? More.
I'm tired.
It's a good thing to learn sometimes. We all need to rest.
Yeah. I'm pretty much a damn Sunday death,
yeah. I guess I guess we'll sign off on that note. It's Halloween. We wish you all happy Halloween.
Yep.
Even if it's raining, that won't stop you from wearing costumes.
Or being assholes.
Don't
drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't be wall-eyed.
Don't be a fucking wall-eyed heathen.
Yep. Don't eat any razor blades. Check your candy.
If you get an apple, make apple pie out of it.
If you get an apple, make apple. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got about that.
If you get a bunch of candy, look forward to some insulin shots in a couple years.
Make sure you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Don't eat open candy off the fucking ground, kids.
Yeah. But y'all don't listen, so fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, you fuckers.
Do what you want.
It's your life. You live it.
Damn it, man.
Motherfuckers.
What? No wiser words have been said. Your life, live it.
Exactly. All right. This is the Chainsaw Bar. We're signing off.
Room. Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, wait.
We're
Chopping Mall. Suck it. Damn it. That segment is dead. This will probably kill the entire podcast. Chopping Mall was my movie review 2 episodes ago. Killbots rip out throats. Watch your ass when you see a robot. Don't trust robots. They'll rip out your fucking throat.
But at this point, it's been lost.
It's been lost. Killbots will rip out your throat.
We'll have to watch it. We'll just have to watch it.
We'll have to watch it. But yeah, Killbots will rip out your goddamn throat. Chopping Mall.
Yep. Damn it, man. And so will Demons in the Night.
Goddamn Demons, the movie.
Demon Night.
Demon Night. Hey, yes. Demon Night. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Happy Halloween. Chainsaw Bar. What?
And watch out for like robots from Japan. Look them up.
They'll sell you panties if you're not careful. All right. This is Chainsaw Bar. We thank you for listening. I'm Mike.
Clayton.
Midnight Hillbilly from hell.
Thank you for listening. Happy Halloween, folks.
Yeah.